Hey, what's up, y'all? You do Jason Lip, little motivational blog. I'll try to keep it short. I'm calling This Too Shall Pass blog. So, for those of you that may not know, I've been in a little bit of a rut lately, kind of stuck, which could be part of like a midlife transformation process, which is actually a good thing. Transitioning from like one phase of your life into like another phase or chapter. It kind of manifests or feels like a midlife crisis, which I guess if you read certain texts, the midlife crisis, if worked through properly, could be the midlife transformation. So, if nothing else, my shrink thinks that's what's going on with me, and I'm putting a lot of faith in the guy, so hopefully something's working. But listen, I got better shrinks than him. I got old friends that have reached out recently, and they do better work than my shrink. I should be paying these friends. They're amazing. I'm not going to name drop, but you know who you are if you've been helping out, and props, and God bless y'all. So listen, sometimes... What's wrong, Ross? Ross, did I do something silly? Oy vey on the Christmas tree. Listen, the reason why I'm sitting in front of the Christmas tree is the lights are on. I feel like I'm getting through the tunnel a little bit, and Christmas came a couple weeks early. Oh, Ross, you crack me up. I'm glad you're chilling. What's oi? Just oi? Oy vey? I am an oy vey. I'm kind of one of the guys like, oy vey, here he goes again. As I'm in the front, need to find your purpose. Yeah, I'm about to get to that. This is, I promise you, it's not this too shall passes. I'm going to put a positive spin on it. I should have elaborated. Means yo. From your dude, Jason Lip. I love you, Ross. All right, so before I lose my train of thought, which doesn't take too much for that to happen, and before we go on some reckless tangents, let me see what I could do here. Oi to you, oy vey. So all right, but have a great day. I'm gonna talk with you soon. We'll get up. So this too shall pass. So I've been in a rut. Okay, maybe you don't know now. I'm telling you, I'm kind of like in a mud puddle. Usually, it's sticking out like a sore thumb. So even if you don't know me well, I don't know how you wouldn't know Jason Lip's in kind of a rut. I'm like one of those guys. You would think when you're in a rut, it would humble a person, but no, Jason Lip. I'm like, hey guys, here, look at me. I'm in a rut. Look at me when I'm doing lousy. You'd think I'd stay low. I'm gonna send you a good link. I'm going to work. I send it. Send the link, Ross. All right, that would be the average person would lay low a little bit, but no, I put myself on display. When I'm doing good, I'm on display. When I'm in a rut, it's like, hey guys, hey check out me, Jason Lip, in a rut. Watch me walk through some mud puddles and make things dirtier and messier. That's kind of me. So, if you didn't know I was in a rut, I don't know how. I kind of stick out like a sore thumb, even if you're not my friend. It's like those accidents. Like, how do you not rub a neck and take a look at what's going on? Sometimes it's just interesting to see the dude act a fool. So, but here's the deal. This too shall pass. So I've been in a rut, and sometimes we have a responsibility to make those things different. Like, we choose our way, we choose our attitude. Like, what road do you want to go down? Like, if you're in a rut and that's your world, well, it's yours to change. So the cool thing about that, with it being your responsibility to do that, oneself's responsibility to make that change, to seek that change and make that change, is also to say you have the power to make that change. So I've been in a rut, but this too shall pass. How long do you want to stand in that mud puddle? Or do you want to feel the holiday spirit, as it's supposed to be? Do you want to enjoy life as it was intended? So I've had some great friends kind of guiding me along. And, I've had the potential. I'm just kind of like a project that needed to get like tweaked out a little bit. Some fine adjustments here and there. But like the seed of like where I want to get is probably a road that most might aspire to. So me and some other people, we've been on the same wavelengths, only they're maybe a little further down the road and having more success with it than a guy like myself that's kind of understands the blueprint, but just hasn't figured out how to like read the map yet and like actually do it. So props to those people. Sometimes miracles happen and sometimes they are those people that help work out those miracles. But ultimately, the responsibility is on yourself to make your own miracles. Okay? Which is also to say you have the power. Is it within you to make those miracles happen? And then the rut that you want to like get through, this too shall pass. All right? And then there are brighter days. There's lights. There's Christmas trees. Okay? And Christmas came a couple weeks early this year because the best gift I could have got was to wake up today and realize I had the power to choose a different attitude. Rather than to accept that rut, own that rut, flash that rut I was in around like it's some positive, contagious attitude that I would want, people to catch that negativity or something. I don't know what I was thinking, but to realize that the power was within me to change that I had that responsibility, and also equally is to say I had the power, if it was my responsibility, to rather than flash around like the rut I was in. Hey guys, I'm feeling kind of negative. Who wants to join the Debbie Downer party? And realize, no one wants to join that. It's like a hot stove no one wants to touch. Okay, or cold or whatever. Who wants that cold world? And I realize I have a lot of love. Naturally, loving is a gift. That comes actually pretty naturally to me. So to let that get compromised as I walk through the negativity, become that negativity, become a negative guy, I realize I need to work hard on spreading this love. That was my purpose. My man Ross was talking about, you need a purpose, brother. And I think that's my number one purpose, is to spread the love. I got so much of it naturally. I want to love on people. I do want them to love on me. I think when I get empty on fuel of getting that love, I think I just don't always react the right way and I make more of a mess of things. Okay, so behavior is an important part. And honesty is too, because you gotta to make change, sometimes you gotta first take inventory of what are you doing wrong? Is it working for you? And how long are you going to keep doing it, the same thing, if it's not working for you? Is it working for you? How's it working? So I realized some things are not working, and the best gift I could have got was to figure out this puzzle. Part of the problem was me. I couldn't get out of my own way. I was my biggest enemy. But the flip of that is you can also be your best friend. And so I want to choose a positive attitude today. This too shall pass. A living example that, yesterday, the day before, this whole week, I've been in that rut. Been depressed. Been the Debbie Downer, flashing my rut out to everyone. Hey, look how bad I'm doing. No, people don't need that. They have their own problems. I mean, I might have hoped, a couple more people would have reached out than they did. But you know what? Sometimes all you need is one good friend. And if that person gets it and understands and is the guy that can give you the right direction, that's all you need. You just need one good one. And I had that. And doing some separate inventory on the side of what is going to now be my role, and taking the advice, or were they talking to a wall when they were talking to me? I don't want to waste their time. So today's better. It's past. Hey, and you know what? Tonight something might happen and get me down again, but then tomorrow's a new day. It's just a fight. Like my dude said, fight, fight, fight. I'm going to keep doing that. And you do the same if you're in a rut. Like I said, I wanted this to be somewhat motivational. If you're in a rut, don't worry about if my rut's bigger than yours. Realize it'll pass, and there are ways to get through it, and there are better days. This too shall pass. It'll get better. And like Vanilla Sky, every second, every day is another chance to turn it all around. And so I'm trying to do that with my days. I've done 3 miles of walking today. It felt good. It was something productive towards my weight loss goals. I feel like I've done what I needed to do, what I have to do today for what do I really have to do? I feel like I have to walk. It's good for the respiration, good for circulation, it's good for your heart. It's good for your mind, your brain. I got diabetes. It actually lowers blood sugar. It's good for your blood pressure. Good for weight loss. All that stuff. So that was one thing. So I accomplished that. Spend the rest of the day doing some other things I feel like I need or have to do. And then after that, that's a very calming and relaxing thing to feel like you've done what you need to do. And now you can really do what you want to do, which is a little bit of a different thing. Maybe what I want to do is going to be more of what I need to do. I mean, you build your own program and your routine, but you have the power to do that. And that's a great thing. So whatever problem you've got, there's a way to work through it. This too shall pass. I love y'all. Jason Lipp. We might retire Tank Lip because I think when I'm Jason Lipp versus Tank Lip, I'm a little more grounded and humble. I think I'm figuring things out a little bit better as Jason Lipp than Tank Lip, the alter ego Tank Lip, which has been a big part of my life being Tank Lip. But as some other friend said, it might be time to retire Mr. Tank. What do y'all think? Peace.